Hello and welcome to the Pisces season tarot reading. So this one again, it's just going to be a general reading, and I just want you to either go with one of the crystals that you're really drawn to, or maybe you want to close your eyes and take a deep breath and kind of think about what it is that you want to know. Maybe it's the shape of the crystal. So we've got clear quartz on the left, black tourmaline in the center, and blue calcite on the right. So I'll just get started with the readings. Okay, so these are the cards for pile 1, which is clear quartz. Hello and welcome to pile 1, which is this beautiful clear quartz. And obviously I've already laid the cards out. So first of all, we've got one of the cards from Gabrielle Bernstein's The Universe Has Your Back. And it's when I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. And these cards, excuse me, they're all about focusing on love rather than fear or hate, which is obviously a much more higher vibration, obviously a much more nurturing and just a much more loving vibe, really, isn't it? A peaceful vibe. Yeah, so when I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. Okay, and then sorry, typical when you start talking. And then the second card that we've got is the Sun. So the Sun it's a beautiful card, is the Sun. It can literally mean the sun as well. It can mean that you're wanting to be in the sun. It's also about celebrating life. Life is really wonderful. And it's about thriving on that positive energy. You know, when you think about the sun is the divine force that just creates all growth, doesn't it? Obviously we need the rain as well, but we need the sun for things to grow, for plants, for trees. We need the sun as well. We need the vitamin D. We need it to flourish. You know, for example, it helps your hair grow, your nails grow. So it's just the life force energy, isn't it? And it's also about success as well as the sun. If you can see in the middle, you've kind of got the sun shining right the way through the center. So I also think it's kind of getting to the center of something as well. And then we've got the beautiful sunflowers either side as well. But yeah, it's a really positive card. It's a really good one for lifting your spirits and for growth as well, because I make a sun tarot candle, and that has got all the citrus fruits, all the really positive ones. So you've got orange, it's really uplifting, orange, bergamot, red mandarin and lemon, and they're all very uplifting, very citrusy, very fruity scents. And then we've got a time to celebrate. We've got the Four of Wands. Now we've got 4 witches in this picture coming together, and it can often signify marriage, can this card, or an engagement, or a proposal. It's just about celebrating. If that's not obviously what is happening for you, then it can be all about celebrating yourself as well, and being proud of what you have achieved. It's also, because it's a 4, it doesn't actually show it in this picture, but in some cards it always looks like a structure, so I also think it's quite a good foundation. So for example, it generally shows 4 wands, and which is obviously like the structure of a house. Generally you've got 4 bits to it, so it always feels like quite a solid foundation as well with the 4 of Wands. And obviously it's very joyous. They're coming together as well, whereas in some of the cards later on in the wand suit there isn't that together, that coming together, but this one there definitely is. Celebrating everyone, even all the cats are kind of playing around and enjoying the flames and the magic that is coming off the witches' wands. But yeah, so it's about setting, I feel, about setting a foundation. So far we've got we've got a bit of a light theme actually. You'll see what I mean when I go down to the other ones, because the sun is obviously, that's the sunlight. We've got focusing on your inner light. Wands is fire energy. And then we've got transmutation, and this is what I mean about this theme. I've never seen this card before actually. It's not one that I've ever pulled, so it's completely new to me as this. But transmutation for me is about a period of, it can be a period of growth, but it can be kind of coming, because don't forget, obviously Pisces season goes through to March, doesn't it? It kind of goes to the middle of March, which is when we're getting into spring. Even now with I've just been out in a park, and there's I can't remember the name of the flowers actually. They were yellow, funnily enough, which is a theme with this. And they're starting to grow through. It's like this, you know, we're starting to come out of the kind of the underworld feeling, and that's what this card is about. It's about creativity, which I think is because we've got the beautiful orange. And we've also got the yellow, which is the solar plexus. But it's transmuting thought patterns, situations, really looking deep within yourself, and also about feeling a renewed sense of energy, of well-being. You could see it as kind of like a phoenix rising from the ashes as well. But it's also about experience that renewed energy, which I think you can get with the sun. It can also mean that you are wanting to have some sun, that you're wanting to feel the sun on your body, which is, you know, if you're wanting to go away. But this card as well, it's also about healing. So it's about, if you are quite a visual person, it's about visualizing this beautiful golden color, this beautiful and kind of see yourself rising from the ashes, but also see this beautiful golden color surrounding yourself like a cloak of protection. I don't know if you do that. That's something I used to do a lot. And I used to visualize like a really beautiful gold color. You can also imagine like the violet flame as well, which is very healing. It's something that I use in Reiki as well, and it kind of transmutes a lot of negativity as well, and transforms, and it's a chance for you to let go of things, let go of what's happened in the past, and about welcoming new situations, new people, new love into your life. And then I decided to pull two from the same deck. I don't know why, I just thought I'd mix it up a little bit. And we've got the Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups it can be a water sign, so it could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. So that could be you. Obviously, it could be someone who's in your life, but if not, it's about, with the Queens, it's a person or a situation. So it can be about you embodying the Queen of Raphael. Sorry, I said the Queen of Cups, didn't I? But that's what her equivalent is in other tarot decks. And she's someone who listens to her intuition. She listens to her insights, her psychic gifts. She's very in tune with herself. She's very giving and caring and understanding and nurturing. It can also be as well about you following your heart. So if you've gone through this period of feeling like you've kind of risen from the ashes like the phoenix, and you've kind of shed whatever it is you needed to get rid of, or maybe you've come through a grieving portal, maybe a relationship has kind of ended and you're wanting to feel, and you're feeling more emotionally in tune with yourself, or it's about you listening to your heart, because this is something that she would do. She would listen to her heart. She would wear a heart on a sleeve. She would be in touch with any psychic messages that came through, any insights, like when she meditated, if anything came through, or even when you journal. Sometimes I think when you can focus your mind from distractions, it's quite surprising what can come through. But yeah, so she's also she also kind of is very much taking care of her family as well. I've just realised we've got what looks like a new moon there. So maybe the new moon is significant. I don't actually know when the new moon is, but maybe look out for the Pisces new moon. That we will, I think it's probably next week, isn't it? The Pisces new moon. But yeah, so overall, it's about focusing on your inner light, basically trying to thrive on the positivities, trying to look at the positive things, maybe practicing gratitude that what you have in your life, because it's such a wonderful card is the Sun. A really positive, really enveloping energy, I suppose you could say. And then we've got the Four of Wands, which is having a chance to celebrate, and you know, this, and celebrating with others as well. So obviously if you were in, you know, it can signify celebrating things of the heart, like I said, an engagement, a job, etc. But then it's also about this transmuting, and also if you feel that you need to protect your energy as well, imagining this golden like an egg shape around you. I tend to use a like a cape, like similar to Little Red Riding Hood, so it kind of covers my head and it goes around me. You can just imagine like a sphere of light, so imagining that golden light, and even the violet flame to help transmute anything. But I also feel there's a lot of fire and passion here as well, which is a nice combination, isn't it? So I think they're really lovely cards. So thank you for watching, and then after I'm going to move on to pile 2. Welcome to pile 2, which is Black Tourmaline, and these are the cards that I have pulled for the reading. Oh, so welcome to pile 2, which is Black Tourmaline. I love this stone. Anyway, so again, I'm just gonna, it's a general reading, and I'm just gonna start with the cards. So the first one is, again, it's The Universe Has Your Back, Gabrielle Bernstein. And it is, I recognise that I have chosen fear and I choose again. I choose love. Okay, so we've got the new moon at the top, the crescent moon, and then we've got the full moon at the bottom. So I don't know, this is the second time I've noticed the moon, so I don't know if that is of any significance to what is going to transpire. Also, we have got, there's a lot of planets, isn't there, at the minute, that are in Pisces, a lot of so I'm sure there's going to be lots and lots of emotions, lots of feelings coming through. Okay, so then the next card is the Five of Michael. Now, I really like the depiction of this one. So the Five of Michael, the fives are generally about kind of like a battle that's happened, or conflict in some kind of way, or feeling not quite in balance with things. And this particular one, because the Michael suit is about how we communicate, how we feel, how we think about something, so it can be words, it's thoughts, it's how we perceive something. But this one, like as you can see, we've just got the sun is rising. I'm saying that as the sun is rising, so it's about a new dawn. And we've got Michael stood on top of a mountain as well, and he's got a vacuum cleaner in his hand. And what he's doing with this vacuum cleaner is he's kind of asking, or what he's trying to do is to vacuum any negativity that is around you. So this is something else that you could do. When I've done readings, private readings for people, and this card has come out, I've kind of explained this, that sometimes if you feel, because this is about negativity that's going on around you from other people, so maybe somebody feels that they have won a battle, it's like a false victory, they've not really won anything. So this, Michael's using the vacuum cleaner to kind of clear away any negative energy that is around you, and literally vacuum it up. So that is something that you could try if you're a visual person, is imagine like your Dyson, whatever vacuum cleaner you've got, and just imagine all the energy being sucked away from you. Obviously there's other ways that you can do it as well. I saged my cards and completely saged myself in the house before I did these readings. I just instinctively did it. But yeah, so basically it's about letting go of any attachments that you've got to an outcome. So maybe it's you thinking about what you want to achieve, but ultimately with this card for me, it's about somebody else maybe feels that they've won something and they've not won anything. If it's, for example, an argument you've had with somebody or a falling out, and especially if it's someone that you really care about, then more often than not, nobody really wins in these situations, do they? It's, like I say, it's a false victory. So this is about asking you to look at things from a different perspective, trying to not necessarily look at the positive, because I don't think that always necessarily works, but just try and detach yourself from this situation. If that means that you remove yourself from the situation, if you can distance yourself from people or a situation. If you can't do that, if you're not able to physically do that, then because this is the Michael suit, which is about how thought processes and how we think about things, if you're able to mentally do that, because that's, if you're able to mentally either stop thinking about the situation or just detach yourself and just release that negativity, because it's not making you feel good at all. You know, it's draining you. And obviously when it goes in with this card, if you've chosen fear, because I often think as well that when a lot of the time when we have disagreements with people, or if we can have harsh words, or if an anxiety that's coming up, a lot of it's fear based. It might not be something that we always recognize as well. Yeah, and that's about choosing love. Like I say, these cards are about choosing love rather than fear. So like I say, if you're not always able to physically move away from the situation, if you're able to mentally move away from the situation. And then you've got strength. So in this card, strength can be associated to Leo as well. In the card you've got the witch, who's here. We look like we've got a bit of a tornado behind us, but she's firing her wand. Now I don't know whether she's firing her wand to put out this tornado, it looks, yeah, or whether the fire from the wand is creating the tornado. But this is about really tapping into your inner strength. So if you've gone through a difficult period, and this is a period of other people directing their shit at you basically, then this card is about you tapping into your inner strength, your inner power, you know, kind of really deep down, you know, and drawing on that strength that you've got to get you through this situation. And interestingly as well, we've got these cards with black tourmaline. Now black tourmaline, a lot of the black crystals as well, are very good at protecting you and grounding you, and black tourmaline in particular is very good for psychic protection. If you feel that because often if people send us negative thoughts and negative energies, and especially if you're very sensitive, it can obviously affect you physically as well. Yeah, so this card, what else was I going to say about this one? Oh yeah, again, I also make tarot candles, and the strength one that I've got are all very woody. They're all woody oils, so they're very grounding and very protecting, which, and also with this card as well, you might not realize how strong you are if if somebody has been saying things to you as well. Don't listen to them, because you know, she looks a bit of a badass really, doesn't she? You know, if she has created this or stopped this tornado, just imagine the kind of power, the inner power that it takes to be able to do that. Okay, and then the next one we've got is physical body. So this card, again, we've got very similar colours. We've got the red, the lower chakra colours, the red for the root,
orange for the sacral, and yellow, which is the solar plexus. So this is all about getting physically into your body. Now, with the Five of Michael, with the Michael suit, because that's all about communicating and thoughts, if you are overthinking things and feeling anxious, it's kind of to counteract that is very much about getting into your body and getting more grounded. So this one is about paying attention to your body. So how does it feel in certain situations? How does it feel when you're around certain people? What is your body trying to tell you? What messages? Because the bodies are very clever. It's because when you're with your intuition, obviously you see it here through your third eye, but you feel it also in your tummy, which is your solar plexus. But yes, it's about getting into your physical body. It's about cherishing your physical body as well, because we only have one body while we're here on the earth plane. And it's about nourishing your body. It's caring for your body, speaking kindly to your body as well, because if we are speaking negatively about our body doesn't know the difference between positive and negative thoughts, does it? It doesn't necessarily can't decipher them. So it's about, and even in this picture, it kind of looks like she's hugging herself, doesn't it? And she's really caring for herself. And I've just realised there's a symbol on here which looks like Chukure, which is a Reiki symbol. I don't know if that is the spiral, which is a tattoo that I've got as well. Okay, and then the final card is the Ace of Gabrielle. Yeah, so I feel like there's been a bit of a sting going on with this one. And again, release, but in a different one, whereas the first one was very much about celebrating and nourishing with the sun and connecting with your heart. I feel this one is a lot of releasing and letting go. And then we've got the Ace of Gabrielle. So the aces are always like a new beginning. And with this one, because it's Gabrielle, it is a lot of fire, a lot of energy. It's like a burst. It can be like a burst of creative ideas. Sometimes it could be a bit of a kick up the arse, that maybe that's what you need. It can be inspiration, but it's like really moving quite quickly. The beginning of something new. So if you're leaving things behind, then this is the start of something different. It can be feeling more passionate about something. It can be offered an opportunity. Ones are generally to do with passion and creativity and work as well. It could also be travelling as well, because we've got this beautiful landscape in the background, and mountains signify kind of challenges, but that doesn't necessarily mean challenges don't always have to be negative. A challenge, especially with this card, can mean that you're really up for the challenge. It's something that you really, something that you really want to do. It's really beautiful, that card. Yeah, so it's about harnessing this energy, this new energy as well, and being able to, really harness it and do something really amazing and something really wonderful in your life. So another wonderful reading. So thank you for watching, and I'm going to move on to pile 3.
So welcome to pile 3. These are the cards that I have pulled for blue calcite.
So welcome to pile 3, which is blue calcite. This one here. And again, we've got 5 cards. So the first one, again, is Gabrielle Bernstein. My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. Interesting. Okay, yeah, because I'm a manifesting generator, and I was kind of realised recently that obviously that is someone who really just focus a lot on being in touch with your intuition and also your creative expression, but also you can manifest things quite easily and kind of bring them into your world. But then also, which is brilliant, that means you can bring lots of positive things in, but then you also can bring in, equally, the shadow side of it is negative things as well. So this card is, again, it's about, you can't focus in or being mindful of what it is that you're creating around you, what you're focusing on, because, you know, equally, we can't just go around just believing just purely in the belief of positive thinking, but, you know, your energy, you know, because similar to the previous card, physical body, that with our energy, when energy becomes stuck in our bodies, that's when we can end up getting quite sick. You know, when it gets stuck in our chakras and in our energy body. But anyway, yeah, so my energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I manifest. Okay, that's lovely. So straight after this one, we've got one which is, so if you're wanting to bring in more abundance, more things into the physical world, because a couple of the cards that we've got are more grounded, more the aerial suit, this one, they're more about kind of the everyday. They can be about your job, but they're more about the practicalities, the everyday, the day-to-day living. And this one is a very, very good card. It's about money coming to you, which is kind of interesting, given about this, about what I focus on is what I will manifest. So this card is about money. It can be money coming to you, it can be coming from very unexpected ways. It's not something that you necessarily thought that you're going to receive. You know, like sometimes you might get a check through the post and it's a rebate for something, a tax rebate, I suppose, because we've just had tax season in England for self-assessment. Yeah, or any other way. Maybe you've, I don't know, you just do a refund from something, or you've applied for something and you're getting some money, a grant or something, or a scholarship. It could be anything. But yeah, this is about material needs are really cared for. If you can see, there's a big oak tree, and on either side there's 2 baskets of apples. It's very balanced, it's very equal. There's multiple baskets on the ground here, and there's, you know, the material needs are being met. There is no need to worry about material matters, and, you know, it's very abundant. So so this is about things coming to you. But also on the other side of this card as well, it's about balance, and it's about helping people. So this could be, maybe you have this money and then you're able to help other people in your family, maybe you're able to help friends, maybe you give to charity, or if it's not just about physically giving money, it's about energetically helping people, and it's like that can reciprocate in acts of kindness. You know, that when we give out to people, we get back, hence why we've got the balance of the beautiful apples here. So that's interesting. We've got that one I just spoke about, manifesting. And then the next card is the 8 of Cups. So the 8 of Cups in this picture, we've got the witch, and she's walking away. All her cups are left standing. So this card is about walking away. It's about making a choice. And now this could be physically walking away from something. It could be now that you feel that you're in a place of balance, of you're feeling more secure, that you feel that you're able to walk away. It could also be not just literally, it could be emotionally. You feel that you're feeling a bit more freer. But this is very much about her choice. She's made the decision to walk away. She's wanting something better. Now, other people might not understand why she would be doing this, but it's her choice. She wants something better for herself. Like if it was to do with money, others might not understand. I mean, obviously it could be walking away from a job, actually. So it could be a job that's very secure, it's very balanced, but if it doesn't make you feel happy and fulfilled, then is it really a secure job? Because I was in a situation like this. I was in a job that I thought was secure because of the organisation that I worked for, but then it was put to me that if it doesn't make you feel secure, is it really a secure job? And I was like, well, no, it's not, is it? So yeah, she's made the decision. She's walking away. She wants something better. She wants something better. She wants to feel more fulfilled. And she just, she wants something different. But it's a very powerful card because it's within your power to do this. Then we have healing sounds. So with this card, I don't know if you can see, she looks like she's got a sphere, a round crystal in her hand in the middle. And again, to me, that looks like the full moon. So I'm just gonna, and she's basically listening. It's about listening, is this card. It can be like she's listening to the energy of the crystal. She's listening, or it's something that she can't hear with her ears. It's more of the vibrations. So this could be sound therapy. Maybe that's something that you're interested in, or something that you're feeling very drawn to. But if not, it's about healing yourself on a spiritual level through something a bit more multidimensional, I suppose. And it's about really nourishing yourself at a cellular level. So not just in the physical body or the spiritual or the emotional body. It's just also, all of those levels, basically. So the guidance for this card is, if you can, over the next few days, if you have a crystal, it doesn't matter what size crystal, if you're anything that you're drawn to, or maybe you're going to go out and buy one, it could be jewelry as well. And if you can, intuitively connect with this crystal and choose this crystal, and carry it around with you, and it's about connecting to the energy and the vibration from this crystal, and feeling the cellular healing that you get from it. Because all crystals, they all come from the earth. A lot of them have, they've been growing in the earth for hundreds of years, all that, and they are vibrating at the frequency of the planet. So, they can be very, very powerful. But yeah, just kind of close your eyes, meditate with the crystal, and just see what comes through for you, what you feel. You can do, do you feel the crystal pulsating in your hand? You can also place it on your body. Maybe there's to heal yourself. I used to always put crystals in my bra. Obviously you can't really put these ones in your bra, but you can put them in your pocket, you could put them in your handbag, you could have them in your car with you. I've got crystals in my car. But yeah, try and connect with the crystal, and kind of what comes to you. And also maybe it is sound therapy as well. Be interesting if that was something that you do, or that's what you are drawn to. And then the last card that we've got is the Five of Gabrielle. So like I said, I mentioned in the first video, fives can be a bit more of conflict, or a bit more of an unease type situation. So this one, whatever suit it's in, generally speaking, it always shows someone outside of a church. In the Rider-Waite, it always shows a woman with a child, and she looks cold, and she looks quite poverty stricken, and she looks like she really needs someone to literally let her in from the cold, to kind of help her nourish her, which is what this card is kind of about. So as you can see in this, which I'm assuming is a church, the doors are open, it's welcoming. She stood outside, but I don't know why she stood outside, because she doesn't have to be stood outside. So this could be physically or metaphorically speaking. You could feel a bit outside, especially if you've walked away from something a situation or people. Maybe you're feeling a little bit outside, a bit out in the cold. You're feeling, you know, you're not sure. But this card is telling you that you don't have to go through this difficult situation by yourself. There are people there that will help you. There's lots of people that will help you go through any challenges. And as like I said before, the door is open and, you know, it looks beautiful and bright inside. So she can quite easily step inside, out of the cold, into the warmth, into that nurturing energy. And also with this one as well, it's about being mindful about how you think about a situation. That it doesn't necessarily mean that people don't want to help you and don't want to be there for you. They will be there, but also it's about being mindful of any self-fulfilling prophecies, which I suppose would kind of tap into this one as well, which is about what I focus on is what I will manifest. So if you are feeling a little bit isolated or out there by yourself, then be mindful about how you think about that situation, because maybe you're not out in the cold. Maybe this is a chance for you to reflect, to really switch off and connect, to heal yourself from a situation that just really wasn't serving you. So rather than seeing it that you are by yourself and there isn't anyone there to help you, there are people there. The door is wide open and it looks warm and inviting and healing. It's, I suppose, a case of it's you choosing to accept that. So that was an interesting reading, and thank you for listening. And obviously if you want to like and subscribe, that's greatly appreciated. And also I run a monthly tarot circle which is online, and it's the second Wednesday of the month. So the next one is the 12th of March. And obviously we go through a tarot spread and then you get a chance to practice. And I'm also going to be launching a tarot course soon as well, where you can learn about tarot. So thank you very much for watching and have a lovely Pisces season.